I'll tell you that the Tennessee courts have admitted that 1/3 of the appellate court cases are domestic cases. 1/3 of them.
Mhm.
Now, think about that. That's every contract, every tort, every auto accident, every workers' comp case, every, every partition, every probate, there are, 100 different types of cases that can go to courts.
Yeah.
And family law cases are 1/3 of the cases that end up in the Court of Appeals. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I pulled the stats one time. This has been several years ago, but I called Vital Records, and I actually got to talk to a human and ask him about the number of marriages and divorces. And it was at the time it was like 65,000 marriages in a year and 35,000 divorces.
Yeah.
So and think about this as well, is that most of those marriages, now there's some of course that are second marriages and other children are involved, but
right.
probably 70% of the marriages are first marriages, so it's just the two people that are involved primarily.
Right.
Every divorce affects not just those two people,
Right.
but the children and all
Right.
the other social culture that they created around that.
Yeah.
So it's just and again, I've done it for 25 years. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen what it does to people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I think that it's just a shame, and I'm sure Tennessee's probably a little bit like Texas. Texas, we love our guns, and guns, or it's going to be getting rid of the red lights. The red light cameras. Good, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Property tax reform. All of these things, the sexy issues, but the costly issues that drive a lot of these other costs deal with family.
Yeah.
And we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it. We just want to ignore the problem away. And then, when a school shooting happens, we're going to talk about the school shooting. Now we're going to have all these safety programs. Over the last 50 years, you've created this culture of destruction.
Right.
And now you're just reaping it.
Yeah, you need to look at that kid. And like you said, they're either went through foster care or they're on psychotropic drugs, or they're from a bad, a family that was destroyed, or, it's like, okay, again, from an anthropological level, which is what I talked about from the beginning.
Yeah.
Our anthropology, our history, our human history in this country is not good.
Yeah.
It is not good.
Yeah.
And, I talk about the orphan trains. I talk about, 100 years ago, there's a case, Buck v. Bell or Bell v. Buck, one of them, but it's a United States Supreme Court written by Oliver Wendell Holmes, like one of the most famous Supreme Court justices. And Buck v. Bell, it approved involuntary sterilization. Involuntary sterilization for people who lacked mental capacity, and his words were 3 generations of imbeciles were enough.
Yeah.
And that's still good law. That has not been overturned.
Yeah.
So we technically have in the United States the ability to involuntary sterilize people. It's total eugenics, right? And that's like 1927. We also have laws during that time period where children who were disabled were not allowed to go to school because they were too hideous and grotesque to look at.
Yeah, I know.
So children with like cerebral palsy, they just were not even allowed in public schools.
Yeah. At least I will say this, that I think in a lot of those areas we've made some progress.
Yes.
We were just at the Tim Tebow dance with my stepson a little bit ago. And good night to Shine. So it's really good, that at least in a lot of these areas.
But look at how much effort it went into changing the narrative of disabilities.
Right.
Okay. There was really, we had ADA, and then Special Olympics. We changed the narrative.
Right.
So that's what we have to do. We have to change the narrative on it.
Right.